Hi guys, I am ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of News Tower. We are progressing. We want to get another floor and we want to get into illustrations, either photography or just illustrations. Let's quickly do a couple of stacks of paper. We need 20,000 for the next floor, so we do need to try and make a lot of money this time around, and maybe potentially ads is the way to go. But anyway, let's make a go of it. We need to print sports the most, so we want to make sure that we're at least focusing our attention a little bit on that. So let's do maybe sports and entertainment. What else do we need? We've got those already in the bag. So I guess let's do sports. Yeah, let's just do sports and entertainment and maybe economy. Let's do at least 3 of them at the same time, so that we don't kind of just stack up all of our reporters that are doing the same thing. Okay, so we should have some stories popping out soon. There we go. So first story out is a sports story. We'll want it because we need it. We'll start it with Sarah to potentially unlock it. It seems like she's not going to unlock it, but anyway, we'll start it that way anyway. Another story ready to go, a society piece. Okay, hang on. We don't really need to worry too much about things. So let's grab this one. This is one of the tags that we're after, and we can probably replace the old news one with this one. So let's go straight into there. We get a nice big right-leaning story there. In case we need. There's another story ready to go, another sports story. We'll definitely be after this one. I guess we can pick up practically everything here. We don't have anybody that can potentially unlock it for us. So let's go ahead, start the process on that one. Another society item. Let's see what we have over here. Do we need this one? The answer is potentially no. But it's I mean, we've got 3 tags in there. It is 2 steps to get to those 3 tags. It's not a sports story. No, let's recycle that till we see what else we can pick up on. I'll help them carry some paper in. I guess I want to get another stack, please. I think it's starting to be a little bit more important. Okay, another story, another sports story. So we'll definitely pick this one up, regardless of whether we're in need of it or not. Let's just do that one so we get the quality star there. That's important. And another one, it's again entertainment. 2 tags for the price of 1+. We can potentially replace our old one with a new one. So let's do that. We'll get Audrey onto that one. Okay, perfect. Everything is moving. Apparently we've got some good hires over here. What is this like? Perfume. You smell nice and thus count as smell. Is that a good thing? This is careful. Machines that is being breaks down more slowly. I guess double on here. What is our currently? What is this? What is Tristan's skill level at? It's the same, really. So I'm not necessarily fussed about picking up Cindy over there. Okay. Let's keep it going. Okay, we can do the rest of this story now. So we've got Monica available. Monica, head over in that direction. And we also have Alexandra almost ready to go and do that. Alexandra will take your story out of your hands and will send you straight back in to go and finish this one off. A pretty nice little story there. Edith, we will take this one off of your hands as well, and we'll see if you can maybe pick up the next item here. Unfortunately, you cannot, so it's a bit of a waiting game for some more people for us. I think we need even more paper. Give me one more stack of paper again. Sarah, let's drop your story off there and see if you can pick up this item. I think you can, so go for it. Potentially unlocking. No, you're not going to do it for us. And we've got an entertainment story. I guess, less value, just the single tag there. We've got 13 more stories, no more sport left in the can. So let's or in the no more left there. So we'll have to just kind of balance out what we've got now. Potentially just going back to the ads. Do we have a sports ad? Yes, we have a sports ad. So let's at the very least get Tristan onto doing the sports ad. So we've got a couple of sports ads to run in case that is of value. Stack a few more paper in there. We'll add a bit more in here, in there, and in there. So that should be pretty good. Now let's have a look at what we've got new here. We've got a crime story with a golden tag. So that's something of interest, and we can put Tatiana on it to potentially unlock a little bit more of it. Let's do that. And unfortunately, that did not do the trick. So we'll get Beth into it straight away. So hopefully that we can get to that golden tag. That is kind of the plan here. Over here we have politics and society. I guess we'll go for this one to try and get to that silver tag. I'm not sure we're going to use it though. We're just going to slowly work our way towards it. Got some more stories that we can work towards. I guess Paulina will add the third quality star to the mix there. Then we've got a few political stories. I think this one may be less important. Let's skip this one. Even this is not quite value for money or value for our time. Yeah. With these pneumatic tubes, they send the papers up while they then wait for the lift. So it's actually pretty useful. Are we waiting on something? I don't think so. We're still waiting for this one to be done, and then Tatiana should be there to be able to cover off that last piece, and we'll have Edith finish this one off. Okay, so now we've got this. We're going to risk some lawsuits. That's okay. Let's get Monica out there, please. Got 3 lawsuits filed. That's okay. Not a problem. And we've got a society story. I think that's not quite good enough for our attention. We're going to get the lawsuit delivered. It's Tuesday and we're practically through everything already. We're doing great. Let's support taking this up to the lawyer's desk so that they can get started straight away onto that. They'll be able to cover through those files pretty quickly, I'm sure of it. Okay, we'll do that. We've got another story we can pick up on. 2 tags plus left leaning. I think that's okay. We'll grab this one. Audrey, we'll send you out there to have a look at that one. It's pretty easy for us to get that one. Okay, now we want the golden tag here. Tatiana, I guess we don't have anybody more real value there, so Tatiana would be okay. Keep getting her leveled up in that direction as well. Excellent. So that's all of those. Another story. Let's have a look. I don't think so. I think this is a lot of work for something we don't really need. Another story available, another crime story. Just the 1 tag though. How many other stories do we have left? 5 left to go. I think we'll clear this one out. We don't need that one. Especially because we don't want to print. Let's have a quick look actually. What do we have? We've got multiple crimes. We have a couple of entertainments, a couple of societies. We need a mix, right? We've got a politics, a couple of societies. We probably need a little bit more around the line of crime or politics, maybe. Society is maybe the one we don't need more on. Let's get a political story going here. Because remember, we just need to print most sport, right? So it means that if we've got we're pretty well covered throughout, we should be all good. How much do you need to progress further? This is going to be, they're both going to have a quality star. So let's just do that. If we're balanced and we're getting all of the stories pretty well balanced politics, we'll grab a politics one just so we have the option. Let's another one ready to go. Another crime story. I think we'll pick it up. And another society. I'm not sure we need more society though. But anyway, we'll go for it. Can't unlock the next one. Let's get Audrey out there. We'll go for it. See how it goes. How many stories left? 0 stories. So anyway, we're working on the last stories now. Everybody keep throwing your stuff in there. Another society step that we can do. We'll get Monica to finish that one off. Nice. That's going to be really good for us. So we've got everything covered. We just now need to make sure that we print more sports than anything else. We've got both the ads picked up, right? How many sports ads do we have? If we look at sports, what do we have in sports? 1, 2, 3, 4 stories plus 2 ads in sports. So that's like 2 full pages. The rest we just need to then level them out so that we don't have an overwhelming number of other things. So let's look at that. That might be good and in our favor. So let's see. That one done on Friday over there, Friday and Saturday. So by Saturday, all of our stories should have run their way through the machine. Let's speed that along. How many stories do we have left here? There's still a few that needs to be done. At the end of Friday, we're still waiting on people bringing some stories in for us as well. Yes, this one is the one that's now leaning over to Sunday. Let's just have a look. Maybe we can move things along pretty quickly. Okay, we'll grab Monica. We'll put it in here. We'll get it started so that we can try and move it through a little quicker. So by the end of the day, we should be all good here. Let's move that through. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll manually move it over here as well so that we can maximize. She's pretty quick at things, so we'll have it nice and quickly done. All done, all the stories done. We need to get to the end of the day. So there we go. We're running into Sunday. We can roll the presses straight away. We've got all of our stories covered, so we're pretty good. Now, we want to be running sports the most. So let's quickly go into the sports things. So if we wanted to look at our golden tags, money-wise, sports, that's a pretty big number there. So I guess the best one for us to run here is crime. So maybe if we run crime first, let's see, what do we have on crime? And we don't want to be leaning left at all. But if we did, we could do, we don't really have a lot that we can lean on here. This will stack for us, okay, and go to the left. And I guess this will not necessarily stack, and that will give us a little bit of cash here as well. So if we do that, that we're done with crime now. Now let's go back to the right with a bit of politics and society. Any other ones like this? We can do that one. Gives us a little bit more society plus an investigative tag here. Not really anything else. How many of these do we have? Okay, well, let's run the political story in there. Okay, now let's start running sports. So this is a nice sport item. We want to be double stacking there. That's good. And we can certainly run a sporty ad. Okay, and then the next one, we want to do some sport yet again. Okay, so let's run this one plus this one plus that one. Okay, that's good. Go to the last page. Let's run here. Okay, yeah, let's try and get it to moderate. We are missing entertainment. So let's run some entertainment at least. Yeah, we've got all of this. We're currently running mostly society. So let's see, from an entertainment perspective, there has to be something there for us. Excellent. So that gives us that item. And what else would we like to see here? What can give us the most? We can get some money, or we can guess more entertainment would be pretty useful for us, right? Okay. What does that look like? Printing sports the most, so that's winning, and that's winning. 397, it might not be the best. We're doing a little bit more in terms of cash. We're printing multiple ads, which is good. Old ads as well. We're running the base categories for moderate, which is giving us an extra 25,000. We're getting lots of ad revenue. Plus, we're going to get cash from them, plus some influence. So I guess that's really it. There's nothing else we wanted to in here. So I guess that's the one. We've got more than enough paper to deal with this requirement. So let's run it. Okay, good. And I guess we've got all the silver tags out at least. So I think that's a good shape there. Okay, let's not. What's that one? Almost 400,000, which is good. Quality investigations as usual. Okay, we've got the 3 there. Got the hidden agenda item. Up to 31,000 plus lots of extra cash here, which is good. Unlock those. Got the influence point there as well. A little bit of influence points being grabbed. Yeah, we still need a little bit more. We wouldn't mind this one either. Okay. We're nice and moderate. Okay, next time round, what do we have up for grabs? We've got the coordinator one. Immediately unlocks the next story within the news. Note that once this reporter is assigned, it cannot be undone. Okay, fine. And over here is the legal advisor negates lawsuit risks on news items. Both of them are reasonably good to have. This one way better. It's currently, that would be really good. So getting the coordinator one is something that I'd be quite keen on. Multiple ads available to us in the next round. A little bit of an extra cost there. Multiple people getting their upgrades to senior. Production utility, production reporter. Edith getting another politics one there. Rosie is on fire with the carrying capacities here. Okay, let's leave that recap. Okay, we finished that one off. So if we go here to society, print at least one educational item. Don't print any entertainment this week. We don't have any entertainment left, but not printing entertainment is a little bit of a bummer. We would want to get this though. I think so. I'm keen on doing that. Over here we've got print politics the most, which I thought I declined. And over here we've print a sensational newspaper, which is good. And then for every dirt item, we get some stuff. I don't think we're gonna do this one right now. We're gonna go and grab the educational one. Print at least one educational item. That should be pretty straightforward. I don't think we have one in the mix. And don't print any entertainment. So something we can do. Okay, so let's try and at least get these aligned a little bit. Anybody here? No, not that one. What about this one? No, not that one either. Maybe we can attack here a little bit. No, not what I'm after. I'm looking for someone with a requirement for an educational piece. Nothing. We can't go there just yet. Are we missing? Not that one. Not this one. These ones don't want it. What about this? Investigative. Statements. Over here. Over there. Statements, fame. All these kind of things. So I guess we'll just pick any one of these and just backfill it a little bit. We don't want the stuff that's typically in entertainment, but crime should have that one for us, I hope. Anyway, let's do that one then. Yeah, let's do that one. Okay, let's get into it. There's time for another news cycle, so we'll quickly do that. Get us to another news cycle. So what we're after here is we're after the educational piece. which is typically in economy and society. So we'll pick up society and economy. We don't want entertainment. We'll leave entertainment for last. And what we might do is we might grab the crime as well, so we can pick up the that one there. Okay, so that's good. So let's do that. From an ads perspective, we don't want anything for entertainment, but we do want, what is that saying? Sports and society. That's a 750 because it needs a shot there, which maybe I'll skip that one for now. We'll grab a sports one here to start with. Okay, everybody is good to go. Let's get going. Let's order some paper. These 2, maybe 3 stacks of paper, please, will be good. 25,000. Do we look at that next level? I think so. Let's pop open the next level. Okay, so that's good. We've got our first round of stories in here. So what do we have? We've got society. Got this, that. Okay, let's move along. Another society. Here's our educational tag. So we're going to go and grab that one. We don't have anybody that's going to instant unlock anything for us here. So let's just get Audrey onto this one, please. So Audrey, make a start on that piece there. This one and this one. I like myself the golden tags there. I do like myself the golden tags. Can we unlock here? Not quite. Over there we're working. And let's have a look at the politics over here. Different things here, really. No entertainment tags. I guess we can't print entertainment, so we may need to be a little bit more mindful of these routes that we can take. We can grab just this one, which will give us society. This one will give us 3 tags over 2 stories. This one gives us 2 tags immediately. I guess let's do this and see how that... if we do Sarah, might unlock it. No. So let's just keep going. We'll go back in here. Are we working on this? We're not working on this. This one is of use to us, right? So we want to be potentially pushing here. So let's do there and there to get unlocked. Okay, another society piece here. I don't think this is really of interest to us. No, let's clear that one out. We can't print entertainment, so we need to have other stories ready. We'll have a look at entertainment at the very end. Keep unloading some stuff into there. Let's speed it along. Okay, another society item here, and that's an influence one. Risk of injury, which is okay. Edith can negate that for us straight away. Let us go ahead and do it, and then we can get the influence points, which is definitely something I'm after. I would also like us to find the other piece that we're looking for. I guess we'll get Alexandra to go and work on that piece there. We have some more people. Don't have anybody ready for that one. We have someone ready to go. Monica, you can pick this one up. This is our educational item, so let's get that one locked away. We also have... okay, let's do this one. No, not quite ready to do that one yet. And then over here, what do we have on this side? Society, lawsuits, let's do it. 6 lawsuits filed, so I guess our lawyer will be nice and busy. I'll help out a little bit carrying up these lawsuits, just because, well, they're going to need all the time they can get on this. And the other guys are busy with the paper stuff. Okay, let's have a quick look. No, not here. In the ads section, I might grab another ad. If multiple ads is also a good way of potentially not running entertainment and then making a little bit of money alongside it. We're still waiting on this one, and unfortunately it looks like it might be ending up in entertainment more so than anything else. Let's get the rest of these lawsuits up here, please. I'm going to make sure that that is underway straight away. Okay. A crime story. Ooh, this is interesting. I can't run that. This one gets me a fine. I'm not too worried about getting the fine, but I can't run the entertainment side of this story, even though it's got the gruesome tag there. So I'll have to go this way. We don't need Sarah on it, so we'll get Paulina on it. We'll get no fine. Thank you. Got away with that one. Pop in over here. We want influence, so we'll get Beth to come back and do that. Get our influence points on there. Still keen on making sure that we still have crime stories left. Okay, more stories that we can do some work on. Crime. We're waiting on crime people to be able to pick up on that one. The others are all kind of doing their thing. Okay, so we've got another crime story here. No gruesome tag, unfortunately. And I'm starting to worry a little bit about it. So let's quickly go back to the other crime story here. Yeah, potentially what we'll do is we'll hang on this one for just a little bit longer. And what we'll do is we'll try and use Tatiana here to unlock the other one. Fortunately not. We got a bit of a fine there. So we need to wait a little bit longer. Okay. Okay, so who's going to do crime for us? Paulina can do crime. Let's do that. Audrey, I think, does crime too, right? Beth certainly, I think, does crime. So let's do that. I'll just do everybody, get everybody on here. So that should be okay. Now, someone should be able to pick up on this one for us. I think Paulina, right? Paulina is store sport as well. So let's just do that. That might be a very good quality item there. Okay, let's try and get the rest of the stories out. More crime. Gruesome, please. Yes, gruesome. Gruesome it is. This story is important for us. And then we'll grab anything extra we can lay our hands on to make sure that we don't have to print entertainment. But how many other stories do we have left? So now we can open up to those so that we start to pick up some of the other items as well. How many stories left? 10 stories left. Okay, so let's have a look. Another crime finisher here. I guess we'll... Oh, it's political here. So let's add that one. A society piece here. Interesting. So let's use Sarah here. There's multiple tags, and there is also a silver tag back here. So let's get Sarah onto it. Unfortunately, didn't unlock anything. We can also get Audrey to start working on it straight away. So let's keep going on those stories there. If we don't get to the entertainment stories, it's not the end of the world at all for us. Lots of stories coming in. We need to go this direction. Edith, I think you're the right person for the job here. Excellent. That's nice and balanced now. What can we pick up over here? Let's get Beth out to do that one. I don't mind. And another society piece here. I think this is not required. Let's skip that one. From an ads perspective, let's make sure to get even another ad going there. Multiple ads may be what we need to make sure we don't run any entertainment. But I think, to be honest, we've got so many stories here now that we don't need to worry too much. Let's pick up that one. It's got at least 2 tags. Ooh, a double gold. Let's do it. 3 more lawsuit files, and we didn't unlock it. Double gold is great. Let's do that one as well. Waiting on more lawsuits to come on in. How many do we have left here? 2 more over there. Plus, I guess how many? This is another 3. I think. Yeah, I guess. Our workers can come and grab it, right? Let's move one up already. But I guess the workers can come and grab it. Still working our way through some of these stories. Let's keep things moving along a little smoother. Oh, yeah. Double stack of law. There we go. Let's try and move a few of these through the desks a little quicker. We'll do that, right? And then try and get the rest story. No, we don't need that. Let's skip that one. Try and get all of the stories finished off, please. Okay, I think that should be everything now, right? Okay, so we need another step here. Ooh, we need 2 more steps here, to be honest. Not going to be able to do much more. I'm hoping that we can get to the end of that one. Another golden tag through here, but it will require a little bit of attention. Excellent. We get the next piece open straight away. We'll get Polina onto that. What do we have over here? Maybe we skip this one. Excellent. We have people available to do it. Let's skip this one. This is of no use. So let's get people onto this one. Edith or Beth. Let's just get Beth onto that. That's just an extra fluff story there. And we're out. We didn't have any entertainment, or we did. Well, we did get some entertainment. We just obviously can't run it. But anyway, that's okay. That is actually a pretty good week for us. Let's try and move stories through the get it through this stuff a little quicker, please. Get the ad. Let me get the ad. Let me get the ad off of you and into here, right? So where at least everybody is working, right? Okay, all good. Everybody seems to be working, so we start to push things through a little bit. I think we're going to be more than okay with all of our goals. It's another story coming in. So let's just make sure to add it. None of the typesetters are doing anything. Oh, we're still busy collecting on this one. Okay, well, fine. Oh, we're through. Oh, that's interesting. We're through with that one. Let's anyway, let's get Audrey onto this one. Oh, we need. Ooh, okay. Well, let's get a big stack of coal delivered, please. We are okay with paper, right? And we're okay with food as well. Might get a small food delivery also. Running out of money, of course, but I guess we've got this one opened up. So what? How much? Yeah. So let's get the coal done straight away. To see, we still have some stories busy. This one I think won't make it for this week. This one we can't run this week, so we don't generally want it to be done this week. Let's just make sure we get potentially these stories through the mix here. And even this one, get them all moving. We want all of these stories moving, please. Okay. Okay, there's another piece of action here that we need to take into account. So this one, it would have been good to run this story, but I guess we won't necessarily get it there. Highest quality is going to be Sarah, so let's do that. A double gold. Wow, that is a great one. Okay, let's try and move things a little bit. Okay, good stuff there. Okay. Is that it? We've gone through all the stories. There's still a few of them in the works, but I guess we'll be okay. We don't need anything but maybe that one. But anyway, I think we're all good, actually. So when we get to the end of Saturday, we will have a look. So this will go into Monday, and that'll go into Monday, which is actually great for next week, for next week's news cycle. So we might not be pushing things. Oh, why is that? I think we ran out of coal, right? Let me just grab a stack of coal and pop it in there. So yeah, I mean, we just ran out. Hopefully that's not going to be causing us any real issues. So now this says we're ready to go. Okay, let's have a look. So if we pop in here, okay, we want to run all of these stories, but let's start with the big ticket items, right? This is a A golden tag. Ooh, and we want to try and be right in the middle. That is another big thing for us. But we also want to get those influence points. So let's do, just see, 4 influence points is a lot, right? So we're going to start it off with the influence points. Okay. Then we're going to see what can we, another explosive story here. Look at this one. Look at those tags. Look at those tags. Anything else we want to put in there? Investigative. Alarming. Look at this. Look at that. 250 just on the front page. Okay, now, next page, we want to be going, hard, a bit more harder left. Like we want 2 more to go left, right? So let's see, what do we have? This one is gonna, oops. This one is gonna send us left back to moderate, okay? We also wouldn't mind running a bit more of the crime variety on there. If we were, I don't think the others actually count too much, right? Any other silver tags in there? So potentially that one. And the other crime ones. Okay, we do want this one to run as well, right? That's okay. Then we want to go left yet again, please. With as many tags as we can. There, we don't have a lot. Oh, we do need this one, though. So let's do that one. Go left. And then with that, any other society items we can run. Certainly run. Where is our defeat? That one is not quite... How many defeats do we have? We do want to run at least one of them. But what can we run with this? So society. We don't have any other education, right? We do have no other adventure. So really it has to be in society then. So it's potentially something like this. Right, plus maybe one of these. Okay. Now we don't want to go left or right. Got 2 more pages, so we can do one left, one right, potentially if we need to. But where do we have our tags? Where do we have our tags? Not these 2 aren't done. Just don't want to run entertainment, right? It's the only thing we don't want to do, and we don't have entertainment. To be very honest with you, we are still missing defeat though. So we want to be running this one. That's okay. And then we can double up with defeat and politics. Any other politics we can run? We can also do this one, run a little bit of politics in that way. We can't run entertainment, so we're never going to sort that one out. On the next one, we don't want to be moving left or right. So, do we, this is a question. Do we try this? Does this give us 750? Does not. That's interesting. It does not give us 750. Thought it might. But anyway, don't worry about that. We will, I guess then we'll run something like this, which is nice and moderate. We'll run maybe something like that. And we may run something like this. Is going to give us even more. We ran one ad. We ran just the one ad. Did we want to run another ad, or do we rather go for this? I think this is very balanced. We've done everything we wanted to do here. I think this is fine. The question really is, if instead of, they're all stacking so nicely. The question is, do we, and we are running that defeat, but this is stacking again very nicely. The question is really then just, do we potentially run another ad? So if we did this instead, let's try that again. So 12,935. So this is better. Right? Doing that is better. Even though it's less readers, it is giving us more money. Fine. Any sports stories? These are really good. These are really good. Did we... What crime? Oh, we needed that one. We need that one. Can't take that one out. That's it. That's really it. That is really it. We have to run this. Okay, perfect. That is good. We will run it. That is a very, very heavily loaded on these sides here, right? But we will get everything we wanted out of this one. Plus, we've got 2 very good stories to make a start into the next news cycle. That's good. That is awesome. Excellent. 414,000 plus that's a 15 influence paper. Plus we're making some money. 15,000 in there. Excellent. Unlocked all of those tags. Got the influence points there. Done this. Unlocked the art gallery, which is quite interesting. We'll have a quick look at that as we pick our agendas for next news cycle. We unlocked the very good coordinator trait here, which is definitely something I want to train someone up on straight away. And this time around, we have to go either hard left or hard right, candle holder or big candle holder. I think this one. Oh no, they both go onto the 33% prestige and 25% prestige. I guess either or. That one is a little bit better, but I guess either or is fine. Look at this. Look at all the ads that we'll have available to us in the next one. But we do want to kind of unlock a bit more, maybe photography or illustration. Right? That's what we're really after. 11,000, plus we've already unlocked the floor, so that's good. Paulina, upgraded crime. Beth, crime. And Audrey, a little bit of economy. Good. Okay, so now we've opened up the art gallery. I'm very keen to understand what that looks like. Print completely right, sensational, unlocks colorful painting. Ooh, this is good because sensational is definitely something that we are contemplating because that's going to give us this. I am open to that. Don't print any negative tags. Leave no empty spots. Yeah, okay. We can have a look at that. Over here we have we need to print multiple adventurous tags, 2 adventurous tags. Okay. This could be of use because we do want to kind of get this one up there as well. Okay, now I think for the next round, what we're going to do is we're going to do a completely sensational one because that aligns with where we want to go, right? So we'll unlock that one. For sensational, I guess something like this is quite sensational, right? Fame, review, entertainment, sports. Yeah, I mean, I guess this will be pretty sensational. Plus, we have a lot of that already in the bag. Let's select that district to unlock that one. Okay, it's been a longer episode. I will leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to start getting into illustrations now, I think. And yeah, then we'll see how this one goes. I'm really still enjoying this so much, and plus we've got some training we need to do. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. See you next time. Bye bye.